You're watching Out of Bounds with me, T-Rex. We're going to bring the crew in a minute, but right now I just want you to listen to this right because I got 5 on it. We're getting down. All right, bring on the crew, y'all. That Indo weed. And then with Matt Indo weed. Go ahead, Cheryl.
I'm with you on this, Terry.
I'm doing all right.
Happy New Year's.
Happy
We
New Year's.
ready.
Keep them coming.
I am ready for 2023, baby. Let's go.
That's it.
I like that beat you got playing, sir.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. I see your head bobbing and your body grooving.
Hey, somebody came in and they went just blank. They just blank. I'm waiting.
I'm in a good mood. Let's do this.
That's it.
Where the rest of the crew?
Probably in the bathroom. Who knows? But anyway, since we're talking,
maybe they're having a drink.
You are looking really great. Everybody at one time. Here we are.
Hey,
about to end out there. 2022. Me and Cheryl was talking about y'all. We thought y'all was in the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie. I thought y'all was in the bathroom.
I didn't say that. I said y'all was getting a drink. Terry already lying on me, and we only been on for 1 minute and 29 seconds. He already on my butt. Help me out, sis. Get Terry off my back, JP.
Ooh.
JP,
don't let him game. I was getting some water. She was right.
Oh, okay.
Some libations.
So, 2022 is overdone. What's so special about 22? What's so special?
Wow. You know what? I would say that it was special because I realized how important it is to spend time with people I love this year. And I'm going to take that into 2023 and continue that good feeling and giving out my love and support to people that I really care about.
I agree with that.
That's what I learned.
Yeah. Me, I think I'm gonna try to practice one of those things I learned in Bible study. Treat people like you want to be treated. Treat them fair and happy. And the biggest thing about it is because when I'm driving, especially when I'm driving the car, I think there's only 2 types of drivers for me in 2022. It was morons and maniacs. If I was in a hurry, there was a moron. If I wasn't in a hurry, there was a maniac. So I figured out I was the problem. So I'm gonna be better toward my people's in time today. Too much love this old 12.
Yeah. 2022 put a lot of things in focus for me, more than I could say in years past. And, totally agree with Cheryl. Like, really want your time to be quality. You want to spend quality time with your friends and loved ones and really enjoy them. And so that's what I'm looking forward to in 23.
I'm waiting on you, darling. You ain't said nothing but with that little pretty feather or whatever it is in your head. What you got in your hair, girl? That's what I'm talking about. Talk about that.
It's a top hat. For me, 2022 went just way too fast. It went by so fast. I feel like we blinked and it was over. So that was, for me, the biggest thing. It just went by so fast.
I agree. And
I agree with you too. I think the biggest problem was that because after COVID, we all rushed out to do everything that we could do. So the year we were just doing so much back to full time at the job. So we just got away with it. So that's it.
Yeah. That's it.
But
I can't believe I'm having another birthday. I'm having another birthday. I mean, it just seemed like yesterday I had my birthday, and it's already damn near here again. I'm like, oh my God.
I won't talk about birthdays because every time I get one, my number don't go back down like it's supposed to. It continues to go up. So I'm kind of tired of it going up. But I think 2 was good to me. A great time. Got to with y'all, except for JP. JP was still out in Florida kicking it. I keep wondering if JP, when you in Florida, you getting the water with them sharks?
A couple of times this year, I went out there. The sharks is not bad. I'm scared of gators. So any
Who?
lakes and ponds, I stay clear of. Alligators.
Oh, okay.
So I'll go to the beach. I'll go to the bay or to the ocean, but I'm staying away from ponds and lakes and things like that.
Yeah, you can have all because only water I want to see is bathtub, shower, or drinking water. That's it. Now,
Or drink called
that's
muddy
always
water.
been.
That might be interesting.
Water.
My mama's from Mississippi. Muddy water might not be so bad.
Muddy
Muddy water.
Mississippi. Hey.
I have a question for y'all though.
Okay.
What word would y'all say? Only in one word. Okay, I'll extend it to a phrase. It's New Year's. Would sum up 2022 for y'all. What would sum it up?
One word.
The year.
One word or one phrase that would sum up 2022 for you guys. What do you think it would be? I'm interested.
Quick. It went by quick.
I hear you, baby.
Presents a tale of long lasting.
I guess I would say my favorite quote was this summer into the fall with the whole fuck around and find out. So.
Damn, Shadow, you took me out. Like,
that was a good one. I'm not gonna follow that one up.
Wow.
That's gonna bring the year really good. My biggest phrase I think would be move, get out my way, get out my way. I think that'd be my favorite one right there, because that's the this gonna be a shaking year for me. So last year was just warm me up, got my motor running, and we're about ready to take it off and get going.
I would say mine is reconnection, because at times I felt really, distant from people, physically and emotionally. So I would say it was reconnecting would be my word for 2022.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure that one word. You got me stuck on that one word. What would one word do for you for 2022? I think your dollar said quick, right? Did you say quick? Went by fast.
It was quick.
What she said 2022 went. So my thought on that one word, because I like the phrase, but the one word would be crazy.
Mm.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Very.
Why was it crazy?
Because everything was so much to do. Everything was so much to do. We had to, like, when we went to for homecoming, everybody trying to coordinate again because it's been off for so long. And even look at the little parties that the fraternity and sororities have out here. Last year was just going. It was flowing before COVID. COVID hit a little bit. It caught up a little bit, then it went away. So we didn't have that in 22. We didn't have that in 22.
Right.
So that's how I feel.
That's the one thing I missed the most was all of us.
Oh, we had a great time out back at everybody's house. It was amazing. Even JP was in town, so that was amazing. That was amazing. I remember first meeting the brother. I thought he ain't gonna say nothing. But once he gets to go, he don't slow down. But I think JP has that vocabulary like you too. Not that that's a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with being smarter than the average person.
I mean, all the words.
I want y'all to know that.
They don't belong to me. I just use them. They're there for everyone.
Me borrow them. And the dog was talking to Charlie Murphy. And that's not what Charlie Murphy said. Charlie Murphy said, you know everything. You know everything about everything. That's what Charlie Murphy said. All I can say is what Charlie Murphy
said. He does love me.
That part
I think it's beyond love. It's a relationship that we may need to discuss off camera.
Everybody should have a dog. Don't hate on my Yorkie.
Yeah.
Everybody should have a
Oh, who's hating
I
on your
really
Yorkie?
I really
I
believe
like your
it.
dog, Charlie
Yeah.
Murphy, and he got a
He's
cool
so
name.
cute.
Yeah.
He got a cool
He's
name.
super
Charlie
Get
cute.
on the
Murphy.
love.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I
Absolutely
like
not.
cats, but I
Never.
don't understand the cat thing. But I think
Oh,
everyone should have a
I don't.
dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree. Totally.
I agree with that.
Mhm.
I think that's
So,
a
did
good way to
anything
go.
exciting happen? Anything exciting from either end, bad to just downright crazy in
Wow.
2022? I think
22.
I had a
it was
baby.
I
so
will say.
fast,
Oh, that's right.
All I had a baby.
but you had a grandbaby.
Well,
That's
my
true.
daughter had a baby.
Yeah, grandbaby. I got you.
It's an extension of yourself. It's okay to claim
The
it.
year just went so fast, though.
Yeah.
I wonder what other people be thinking about when they think about how 2022 went. Because all you can think about now is 2023, what you didn't do.
Yeah.
But the best thing to do is appreciate
Yeah.
what God gave you by achievement, what you did do.
I was just
Well,
going to say, I'm real grateful. It was a good year. I think it was a level up year for me in a lot of ways. I got a granddaughter. I was promoted at work. There was a lot, I got a nicer car. There's a lot of things that were a blessing in 2022. I took time for myself. I stopped dating for a period and then I decided to start dating. So it was a time where I reconnected even just with myself, which is very important. So I think 2022 was a big blessing in a lot of ways, but I try to not just look at the year that way, but I try to be grateful every day for the blessings that I have. But definitely looking back over the calendar year, it was a level up year.
Mhm.
So I'm pleased and looking
Yeah.
I'm so
forward to
glad
greater blessings in 2023.
so glad you shared it that way, Darla, because you made me think about some of the things that I've accomplished this year. I decided to redecorate, and Darla was a part of that. And that makes me feel good. And she's coming to my home next week, and I'm looking forward to showing her some of those things that she helped influence. But one of the best times I had in 2022 was when I flew into Chicago for Easter, and 12 myself and 11 cousins had a cousins trip, and that was the
Nice.
first time we'd ever done that, and it ranged in age from like 38 to 90, and it was just the most wonderful experience having all my cousins there like that. And everyone who knows me knows I love the hell out of Chicago, and that's where my heart is. And it was just such a beautiful time. So thanks for saying that. It was a level up year, and God has been good. Appreciate
Yeah.
you saying that. You made me think about that.
Yeah. Yeah. 2022, definitely grateful. Uh, I stepped away from corporate world of and started my own consulting business. So that was big. Still hanging in there with that. So that was great. Being back on the East Coast allowed me to connect with family a lot more. So I took a lot of trips, but I didn't go on a vacation, but I was able to take a lot of trips to see people. I had a young cousin. He was doing a trial servant in Cleveland, and I was able to fly in, surprise him, support him at his service, and get back in the same day. So it was just little things that reconnected with a lot of family that was very important. And so, yeah, thanks, Dollar. That got me thinking, like, yeah, this 2022 wasn't that bad.
Mm,
Pretty good.
yes.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I look back at 22 and the times that we spent in 21 and 20 was just like 22 just didn't count up to that. We had brief encounters, not like when COVID was here. We had, we always had a party somewhere where we all could be, one on one and everybody or as a group, and that chemistry that we made, and then 21 came, everybody started sneaking out. We sneaking out a little bit, and then 22 was like, we did everything, but I haven't yet this year. Maybe, well, with Darla, Cheryl at Jay, Darla's at your friend's housewarming party, at Jay's birthday, and me and JP ain't hung out. So That's crazy. So
It feels like a little bit like 2022. We settled into a new normal because like
right.
2019 we got COVID and 2020 we were all still freaked out. 2021 we started coming out the house. We couldn't wait to get out. We were busting out the house, right? And now it's kind of like, should I really be out the house? I don't know if I want to be out the house, you know? And so I think 2022, we settled into this weird place where there were times where we tried to connect with others, but other times where we kept our distance. So I think COVID is still having its impacts on us, and we're still finding our new normal.
I will say that
Okay.
2022 brought all of us together as a team, and shouting out, of course, to our absent members, Virgil and Andrea. We missed them. That brought this project started in 2022. And we're going to be moving forward. And I think we're going to be bolder and more out of bounds and more out of pocket in 2023. So thanks, Terry, for
That's for
bringing us
sure.
together.
Well,
Definitely.
that's just one of those things that hold on a second. I missed my little cue.
Do your job.
This
Do
thing
your
is
job.
great. Hey,
Put your drink down.
TAAN TV, the African American, we have a local feel and a local reach. And you're here with us, and and JP is sitting there looking handsome in that bow tie. I know it's another guy on there with a bow tie that look handsome. See, we all comment on how good the women look, but we never comment on how good the men.
As you should.
Yeah.
That's just wrong. Women should say, "Oh, you can at least say, oh, you look okay." But
yeah, give them a compliment, right, darling?
I hope so.
We can say something nice.
No.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Terry. Thank you.
That's right. 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Yes.
They're so sensitive, huh, Darla?
Thank you.
They're a little sensitive as we go into 2023.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing, and y'all know it's true. Every time we saw y'all in 2022, if we didn't tell you look good, we got some kind of look like. I don't care if you was in gym clothes or jeans or dressed up. If somebody did tell you, ooh, so we feel the same way. We don't need it all the time, but at least we can go in a year with one going. Yeah, well, we got our one right there, JP. We done for the year.
One for the year. Oh yeah, we good.
One for the year.
We're starting to get off right with y'all.
That's one for the year.
They just kind of sensitive.
Right.
Yeah, what's wrong? Oh, men can't. Women wanted us to be sensitive so we could understand your needs.
Ralph
Tresvant wanted to be respected, and we wanted to feel secure. No.
Oh, I was just wondering because I always said I don't know. I can't speak for JP now. I can only speak for me. Sensitive is not something that I hear when it describes a man. And I hope I don't hear that in 2023 either. How sensitive is it a man? Because I think even the guys that are physically strong are strong.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a man having a sensitive side. I just don't think we should be crying together all the time. I just don't think that's appropriate. I don't know if I can look at you the same way. Like I'm crying over the Notebook. I look over and your ass is crying over the Notebook. I don't need that.
Yeah. No. I think there's a.
No, we weren't talking about that kind of sensitivity.
You're aware of the sensitivity, but you don't have to, be on full display all the time.
Yes. If you, that's why I watched that movie Oh Yeller at home. Because when I started crying when Oh Yeller came back, it made me feel good. But I didn't want to be crying in front of everybody else. That's just wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah, I think you can be vulnerable without crying.
Yes.
He's around here somewhere.
Vulnerable without crying?
Yeah. You can totally be vulnerable. I think just exposing yourself and being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be a great New Year's resolution because that's what we really want from you more than anything is the honesty.
The honesty. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
I
want you to
watched
be.
You know, I can't
I don't
speak.
want you to be brutally honest. Spare my feelings, please.
Not not necessarily brutally honest, but we want you to be real with us.
be honest,
We
but
want
not
you
to
to
be
be
brutal.
real, and
Yeah.
yeah, we want you to expose, like, be real so that we can work with the real you. That's more important than the sometimes the filters
So,
that we put forward.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yeah,
mhm.
so
we
Dave
want
Chappelle's when he had
vulnerability.
that when things go wrong, he had to about his feelings that Dave Chappelle show. When things go, that's what goes wrong when a man shows his emotions. You know, if he, I mean, unless it's less
Yeah.
a birth or a death, but anything else you're supposed to hold that. Because if you don't, your boy's over there snickering in the corner. And then y'all ain't gonna say nothing to nobody till y'all get in y'all little cubby hole. And y'all be like, you see Terry like a little bitch. I'll be like, why? Why?
I
But
don't
that's
know.
what happened.
I was watching Best Man, was it the final
Oh.
chapters? And yeah, there were a couple moments in there where I was looking around like I'm by myself, but I was like, whoa, this is. I felt
You
I
were like,
felt I was I felt a part of this. I was like, yo, this is hitting home. Like,
you was feeling that.
yeah,
You,
yeah, yeah. I held it in though. You know, I still represented. Larry. I represented.
I
I
can't
didn't
put
let one
those
go.
movies out there. You let them go.
I
That's what
did
I'm talking
cry in Wakanda
about.
Forever.
Hold it till you get in the car,
I did cry.
blow your nose, and
At one
act
point,
like you
that
sneezing.
yeah,
You cried
We
in
don't mind
that
a
movie
little bit
too.
of emotion. Yeah, a
You're
little bit
right.
of emotion's okay,
You
but
know,
like Cheryl said,
I don't really think.
not all the time.
Not too much.
I don't think me and y'all the kind of attention that you need all the time, because then our fellas that are watching would think that something's wrong with us. You know, it's okay if
Let me
everybody's
just go
holding
on and
hands
do
and
like
talking
this, like
sweet.
they do in church. Go on, preach on how we not getting enough attention. I'm throwing the back. Go on and preach on that. Shoot.
All I'm
yeah.
saying is it's true. I'm
No,
saying it's
it's
You're
true,
saying
but
that
it's
if you give
okay.
us too much attention, that's bad?
no.
Yeah.
No, I never said that. I never said that.
Okay.
Okay,
I
I
just said
misunderstood.
give a little bit more attention. You know,
No,
like
get
if I'm
more
looking
attention.
nice that day, you go, "Oh, you looking nice." You can even act like you make me happy, make an old man smile.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
like
I look like she.
eliminate distractions. I think that's one thing I try to do when I'm spending time with friends and family. Like really focus on them and really, you know, a lot of times we take for granted because we see someone all the time or we know someone, you know,
That is
on the
very true.
phone or distracted other things, and it's just like no, have quality conversations and really look forward to enjoying that person. So that's what I did a little bit better last year and looking forward to doing it a lot more this year.
I can say from someone
You know, I agree with you now.
who has benefited from that, I appreciate that. When
Mhm.
people are really just focused on you, when
Yeah,
you're in their
Yeah,
presence, that is the gift. Your presence is the
yeah.
gift.
yeah, it's
You know,
important.
I think
y'all
we,
gonna make
I
me
think we
tear
did all
up.
that.
Oh.
We did that
Okay, I'm back.
in 2020, 2021. We first started hanging out. Remember how everybody
Mm-hmm.
would just sometimes it'd be out there talking, and then
Yeah,
sometimes it'd be a big group, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what I mean. I enjoyed the sidebars, but when we all came together, everybody was talking. I thought that we got a lot of good out in the open. We learned things about our personalities, and I think that's when it started gelling. So, yeah,
yeah,
22 was pretty good for me. 22 was good. I made a ton of new friends. 3 of them right here. Not in 22, but before that, and I just
after
got to
years. Yep.
join them more in 21 and 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But here it was just so fast, and I think that's why we're here on the show. But I also think that's why next year we'll start doing our things together, and then hopefully JP can fly in on the weekend when he's doing a round trip and just hang out with us, because we need to hang out more. I mean, that
Definitely.
was for me, and I'm gonna get a little personal. That's the best time I've ever had. When it's not the drinking and it's not the dancing,
Right.
it's the people that you just conversate when you're there. And you guys were
Definitely.
really, really good to
That's
me and
Oh
Mason.
important.
yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me go back to that one
That
time we were all playing taboo at Darla's house, and the men were throwing out these clues, and the women were like, "How did they get that?" You're like, "Gun," and you're like, "Bullet." I don't know. I mean, it was just like, I'm like, y'all have your
Was that
own
was that?
way of communicating that I did not
That was an
understand, and
epic
we laughed
moment.
about
Yes.
that for months. You want to learn
Yeah.
how black men
Well,
think?
me.
Put them on a team together and give them taboo.
Even if they don't follow their rules, they don't follow them together.
No, they
Yes.
do not.
Units.
Aligned.
What do
They
you
saying
mean?
the
I
words on
think
the card. We're like, you're not supposed to say those words.
you know I'm gonna come to every man's defense. You can't give him a drink or two and give him something to read and think he's gonna say it correctly. It just ain't happening.
It was
It
fun
just
though.
ain't happening.
Yeah.
Because I know if y'all gave me a card, it was all slurred, and I just said forget it and told what the thing was.
You said it.
I remember a lot of
forget it.
like,
You know what? It was car.
profanity.
That's the answer. Car.
A lot of
I
profanity.
think in 2023, I'm throwing fewer parties though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start going to other people's parties,
Wow.
and so that's going to be a focus for me to
Oh, okay.
not have to to be a guest.
Clean up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be a guest.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Sit back and
That
relax
makes
and
sense.
enjoy it.
That makes good sense.
So you're gonna have to put your party dates out there in advance. So I
do.
can lock them in the calendar. I got to lock them
She
in.
has some good parties too. Her and Cheryl.
Yeah, you're a great party. You're a great host.
Thank you. You too.
That's
So
why
I
we all
do,
wanna
but if
come
I do
over.
have one, we'll make sure we
Right.
coordinate with you, JP. We'll make sure to coordinate. But yeah, I'm going to learn to be a guest. One of my friends tells me all the time when I'm going somewhere. Just be a guest, Darla. Don't offer to help with anything.
Daughter
Yes.
washing
Better than what JP
dishes.
said, to be very present. Just to be present.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, I
Yeah,
love you,
I think-
Darla, but you can't do that.
One thing.
You can't
Yes,
just
she
stay out
can.
of
She can do it. That's gonna be on
you
her.
gotta do it.
That'll be one of her goals for 2023.
I'm writing it down.
You know, but I think
I can
in
do it.
our age group,
I'm tired.
guys, we know how to be present. I think like my students that I work with or a little bit, older than my kids, I have elementary school. It seems like they're on their phones way more than they're enjoying that interaction in person. And they're just really missing out on that good old connection. It's
Yeah.
just, I feel sorry for them, but I'm glad that I grew up in a different time with you guys that we can literally sit around and just enjoy sitting around.
Yeah.
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 I like
I
that.
look forward to those
Definitely.
times.
I do too. Yeah, just as much as a party or anything else, I enjoy just sitting around staring at the people that I care about.
Yep. That's fact.
I love that. And let's definitely do more of that in 2023 if we can.
When you coming back, JP?
Well,
Yeah,
it's about to
we
be.
coming.
You got that?
Anytime. No.
Oh, anybody
I'm coming back
want
for
to
the
say
party.
anything to say goodbye to you want to say goodbye to 22 other than just peace out? Because 22 is over.
Yeah.
It's done. It's gonna stick a fork in it.
Gosh, I would say I learned a lot, and it's time to move forward. So thanks for the lessons.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
Yes,
encourage
that's
people to be
good,
good to
Darla.
themselves and to each other. Be good to yourself and be good to others. Be very mindful about and deliberate about your actions. That's what I want to do.
Intentional.
Okay. JP.
Intentionality. Love it.
Yeah. Live, laugh, love, all that good stuff, and really mean it. That's the main thing, is really mean it.
Well, I'm gonna say I wish everybody peace, love, and soul on that soul train, people. Because I'm just saying, hey, I mean, I'm just telling the truth. Why we can't get back on that train and treat people like people instead of like property? That's all I'm saying. And with that said, I like to say, hey, to everybody, Happy New Year's. I hope that you have a blessed year as you had this past year, and all your family members make it to the next year, friends.
Right.
And I like to thank you for tuning in.
And watch Kindred.
TV, the African American Network with the global reach. And Darla, what was you saying, baby? Go ahead.
And watch Kindred. Really good.
You watch who?
Watch Kindred.
Kendra.
It's on Netflix.
Oh,
Netflix. It's on
oh,
Netflix.
okay. That's
That's a show.
Happy New Year, Andrea, Virgil.
Yeah,
We
Virgil.
missed you.
We going out on Snoop Dogg, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to Out of Bounds with T Rex and the crew. We're gonna say goodnight to you. Here we go.
Happy 23.
Okay.